What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego. I'm back with some more boxing. We working, people. Oh, we working. Shout out to Alkaline Water. Hey, Danny, what's up? Champ of the world. Holland Future. Hey, we working, people. Detroit up in this thing. Go get your refund, Ego. I ain't paid for nothing. Well, I cover fights for free. Like, we don't have to. The only thing I would have to pay for is airfare and hotel and stuff. But I don't pay for tickets to the fights. But listen, this is looking bad. It's looking real bad, people. Smash the like button. We working. Ego is drunk. Why y'all think I'm drunk all the time? I just got a haircut. I'm drinking water. I don't drink like some of y'all must be real life alcoholics. It's not even 3 o'clock where I'm at. West Side. Y'all think I'm drunk? Well, see, why I gotta be drunk? I ain't on clenbuterol and drunk and all types of shit. Your birthday was on the 26th. Happy belated birthday, Aries Nation. Pretty boy rules. Man, shout out to Aries. We stubborn. Ego high. I'm not high either. Oh, speaking of high though. Hey, I did get this hemp juice. I don't know. It's called Sunset Sherbet. Organic hemp beverage. I don't know if this is gonna get me high. But yeah, we off that. We got the hemp juice. Bay Area. Turn up. Ego, I'm moving out to the Mojave Desert soon. Damn, it's about to be hot. But enjoy that. Shout out to all the Aries, man. My birthday is May 6th. I'm so pissed at this fight. May get nixed. Yeah, man. That's crazy. Shout out to E40. Ooh. Make sure y'all hit the like button when you come to the 7-0. Ooh. That's 707. You feel me? Wow, Ring IQ Boxing Talk seems to care a lot about what I'm doing. I hope you're a female, because you care too much what I'm doing. Don't worry about me, man. Listen, smash the like button. We about to get in. We about to get this work in. Y'all want to get this work in? Okay, y'all want to get this work. See, y'all like when I yell a little bit from time to time. I don't smoke, so no, I don't have no medical card. I don't smoke. I live in a state I don't smoke. Y'all always ask the same question. Hey, man. This fight's looking fucked up. Hey, we raw and uncut, baby. This fight looks Hey, I'll be the first to admit when I'm wrong. This fight looking fucked up. All that, man, I'm just trying to tell y'all what it is. This shit, hey, I'm trying to keep it cool. Let's keep it all the way forward. This shit is looking fucked up. Shout out to Ronald Finkley, $2 super chat. I don't care where you're at, where your head's at, what you think happened. This shit look Ike was born, all that, man. Ike was born ready. None of that shit matters right now. Nevada State Athletic Commission is on some T1000 shit. Remember? Dun, dun, dun. When T1000, dun, dun, dun. And he started chasing the car. Hey, Nevada State Athletic Commission is on that T1000 shit. I know this hurts, Sarah. Call to John. Hey, this fight is looking fucked up, yo. It's looking fucked up. Let's talk about it. Some of y'all are like, what do you get to the goddamn point, man? I'm gonna explain. This shit, hey, just like that meat that they say, this fight is looking pretty tainted. I'm just being honest. Like, I'm a straight shooter. This fight's looking real. Hold on, let's do a roll call. We gotta get them likes up. Do a roll call, and then I'll explain, in my opinion, why this fight is looking. Okay? Where y'all at? Where y'all from? City, states, zip, rep, where you from? This shit, man. City, state, zip. Let's go through this roll call, and then we're gonna jump right into it. While you're in here, smash the like town, Funky Town, Trilla, Rochester, Jacksonville, San Diego, Pasadena, California, Phoenix, New Jersey, Odessa, Texas, VA 703, Eagle Army, they willing in West Virginia, BK 718, Ontario, Canada, Mountain View, Cali, Sheffield, basically. Right? They got them chocolate brownies. Waco, Texas, 254. West London, England, Vermont all day. Sweden, shout out to y'all. Dallas, Texas, the Netherlands, the Bikini Bottom, Miami, 305. Mobile. We got San Diego, 619. We got Brooklyn, New York, 11234. Yeah, I didn't know y'all like to get wet though. We got East LA up in the San Jose, San Antonio, Moreno Valley, Cali 92555, Raleigh, North Carolina, Kansas City, Missouri, Chicago, Cincinnati, 615, Chicago, 614, Pasadena, California, Detroit, let's go. Utica, 864, Delaware. Wow, we're everywhere, people. Decatur. Shout out to Decatur, Delaware, Arizona, Houston, baby. H-Town, Screwston, Scotland. Tell them that Scotland is free. Daytona. STL. Do I have any shooters in the building? Do I have any shooters in the building? Brooklyn, New York. Any shooters in the building? Not yet. Hey, J-Dog or Askiar Hussein, get Danny out of here. DANIA. Get them out of here, because they trolling. He keeps putting the Z's. We're going to really put you to sleep. You out of this stream. We're going to show you how this. His name is Dania. Damn, my shooter's already clapped him. He put LOL. He knew his time was coming. Don't come in here trolling, putting stupid shit. He going to keep putting the snoring emojis. And he's like, get to the goddamn news. You don't come in running. This is Ego's Army. This is what we do. Pensacola, we talk tonight. You know what I'm saying? We got to get to a roll call. I'm trying to show love to where you guys are from. Y'all know where I'm from. I'm from the west side. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to show love to everybody. So don't come in here trying to change that. You have big lips, Ego. Hey, man, what the hell wrong with you? Who are you guys? Yeah, you got big lips, Ego. What? Are you a dude? Everybody type sus. That's real sus to me. Yeah, you got big lips, Ego. That's y'all are weird. Some of y'all can't be like real dudes. That's it. Yeah. I know you cover boxing. I know you had them fucking DSLs though. Y'all are sus. Leave me alone. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. See, they care away. Look, I'm just me. They care about when I get haircuts, what my beard looking like. Y'all sus. I do believe some of the boxing ego fans are worse than animals. Word up to Pacquiao. Some of y'all worse than animals. And that's just what it is. That's not my fault. Y'all worse than animals. We don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you're about, we still accept super chats. We still grind, but some of y'all are sus. I'm just telling y'all. Now listen, let's talk about it. This fight looking fucked up. Hey, Orale is looking fucked up. Canelo versus Triple G is looking fucked up. Let me explain why. So, shout out to MMAfighting.com. I just did a video about it, so you can check that video if the live stream is not your deal. Yo, we need to be at 100 likes. We have 200 people in the building. MMA Fighting posted this. Nevada Commission files official complaint against Canelo Alvarez in doping case, right? Again, I did a separate video. It's on the channel. It should be uploaded by now. Yeah, it's on the channel. So you can check that video or you can stay in this live stream. We're going to go over it. Basically what it's saying is the Nevada State Athletic Commission or Nevada Athletic Commission, whatever you prefer to call it, right? They were supposed to have... Hold on. Do y'all want it from the top? Does everyone know what's going on with Canelo? or do I need to paraphrase and like summarize it? Does everyone know all the dates and the hearing? Does everyone know everything, or you want me? So just put start from the top, or we could just go from here. This fight's looking fucked up, though. Start from the top. 5 people to answer. Start from the top. Because the fans run the channel, so it's really, I'm gonna give the information. Go from here. All right, let me because this is taking too long. All right, let me go over. Canelo failed 2 drug tests. Clenbuterol in his system February 17th, February 20th. He tested positive for clenbuterol, those dates with VADA. He claims that it was tainted meat. I was visiting Mexico. I ate the meat. It was contaminated. This is an actual thing. There are some farms that I guess they inject or whatever they give it to the cattle. They give them clenbuterol to. It's I don't know everything about it, but it gives you lean muscle mass and whilst helping you lose weight. It's for respiratory, for breathing, things like that. I guess it helps the cattle, but it's something that's on the ban list. So it's kind of like a steroid, you know what I mean? Like an asthma, respiratory product, substance, right? Canelo fell for that. He claims it was the meat. Some people think, like Golovkin, he says, nah, it ain't the meat, you would cheat. Bars. Golovkin said, hey, no, it's not the meat, you're a cheat. Bars. Golovkin don't believe him. He says Oscar's dirty, and he says Canelo's been cheating since even the first fight. Look at his muscles. Look at the injection marks. You see it. He said doctors were hitting him up. Ever since Gennady Golovkin, hey, no, guys, ever since he did that interview on ESPN, days later, Nevada State Athletic Commission comes out, and they're like, hey, we're temporarily suspending Canelo Alvarez. He has to have a hearing April 10th to discuss this matter, and he needs to explain his exact side under oath or penalty and perjury, whatever they do, right? April 10th. Now, Canelo, he's been training and posting that he's sparring. To my knowledge, Golovkin is still training as if they both have a fight May 5th. Everybody's training under the fight. But the thing is, the broadcaster, HBO, they had a fight already, Dillian White versus Lucas Brown. They have not advertised this fight since this failed drug test. So they're not promoting it. They filmed a face-off before the clenbuterol failed test. They haven't aired it. They haven't, I don't know if they filmed all the episodes, but they haven't filmed or they haven't shown the HBO 24/7, which they were supposed to do for this fight. So everything is like suspended, and HBO doesn't want to move forth with promoting the fight, dropping the face-off, dropping the 24/7 until they know the verdict of whatever the Nevada State Athletic Commission is talking about. There, that's to catch you guys up. Now, where we're at right now is according to the executive director with the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Bob Bennett, MMAfightingnews.com, first to report it. I made a video, the link's in the description if you need to get to it. What Bob Bennett is saying is that the April 10th hearing date between where Canelo is supposed to be able to discuss what happened is canceled. They canceled the date, said Canelo, don't show, you don't need to show up April 10th. You have a new hearing date to discuss disciplinary action, April 18th. Ego, you're the best. Thank you for that. That's not a good look, people. Because April 10th was already pushing it because the fight's May 5th. That's literally less than a month between April 10th and May 5th, right? Everything is on hiatus. Everything is on pause. Everything is on pause until we figure out what's going on. Now they push the fight back, now they push the hearing back another week plus a day, so 8 days. So if the hearing's not till April 18th to determine Canelo's fate, let's say they even approve him. Let's say, okay, fine, we can't find anything to condemn you, blah, blah, blah. That's still April 18th. We don't have any idea of what's going on until April 18th for a May 5th fight. Not to mention, the fight is May 5th itself, but I cover boxing, so I go to the fights. Love the channel, thank you. I go to the fights and they have a whole fight week. So it's not just May 5th. They have a grand arrivals for a fight like this. They have the media workout maybe for the undercard people. I don't know about the main event in a fight this big. They do a final press conference. They do the weigh-in. So it's not even May 5th that you have to worry about. It's not just the actual day of the fight. It's May 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, or whatever. So if his hearing's not even until April 18th, that puts this in a very tight position for a fight of this size, a fight of this magnitude. No promotion from HBO since February, right? Their upcoming telecasts like Danny Jacobs versus Soki or whatever, that's not gonna, so they're probably not gonna advertise the Canelo Triple G. It's gonna have no additional promotion other than the promotion of clenbuterol and the promotion of the controversy from the first fight. I mean, I told you it's looking fucked up. This is looking pretty bad. Like, and I admit when I'm wrong on the channel. You guys know, if you know me, I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong. When all this stuff came about, I was like, yeah, the fight's gonna be allowed to continue. But there's a lot of things going against this fight actually happening. At first, I was like, nah, there's too much money. They're gonna find a way to make this fight happen. But there's a lot of things that kind of suggest otherwise. MGM Resorts, which has been corroborated by ESPN, there's an ESPN article, and they corroborated the earlier reports from the Las Vegas Review Journal. I did a video about it. CBS News had an article about it. Now ESPN confirmed it via email that that the MGM Resorts, who own the T-Mobile venue and properties, they're accepting full refunds. If you don't want to bother with this and you're no longer interested in the fight and you already purchased tickets because they did go on sale, you could get a full refund, right? So there's a lot of things going against it. Full refund. You know what I mean? You have all these fighters in the boxing world who are like, hey, me, pick me. I'll fight Golovkin. Derevyanchenko, Lou DiBella is on Twitter right now trying to say, hey, Derevyanchenko's your mandatory. Golovkin will step in and fight him. He's clean. You know what I mean? Demetrius Boo Boo Andre, shout out my dude Boo Boo. Shout out to Rhode Island. Shout out to American Olympians, right? He said he'll step up and fight him. And I'm sure there's other guys. I haven't heard. Billy Joe Saunders, I think, might have said it. You know what I mean? So you got all these guys willing to step in and replace Canelo. Man, this is looking ugly, people. This is looking ugly. Because like I said, even if Canelo is, the best case scenario for him is if they say, hey, no fine, no fee, slap on the wrist, don't let it happen again. But even that, you're not finding out that verdict until April 18th. You know what I'm saying? And the fight's May 5th. And it's just not looking good. Shout out to my man, Deron Heron, $2 super chat. Really wanted to see the fight, disappointed. Hey, I'm not saying, I was one of the firm believers that the fight would push through. There's still a chance it could push through, but it's not looking great. You know what I mean? It's not looking great based on all these offering refunds. And I don't know. I don't know. And to my credit, I don't mind being wrong, but I did say from the beginning that I'm not privy to all the information. Nevada State Athletic Commission, they could have got a forensic pathologist or something and have more information from VADA directly or someone who's going to testify. I don't know. I don't have that information. So I'm just going off of what I've seen in the past and just the magnitude of the fight. Will they cancel it? Demetrius Barnes, $2 super chat. Triple G ran his mouth, now the fight is off. I agree, and I made that same point, but at the end of the day, you can't really blame. Hold on, I'm gonna drink this hemp juice. Y'all want me to drink this hemp juice? I hope I don't get high off this. Anyway, he did run his mouth, and that's when it brought more focus to it, because he called Oscar dirty, he called Canelo an outright cheater. However, you can't blame him. He didn't fail the drug test. Hemp juice is unhealthy. Why? Some of y'all be doing all types of drugs and perks and shit. Oh, but hemp juice is unhealthy. I'll be alright. Listen, you can't blame Billy Joe. I mean, you can't blame I think Golovkin opening his mouth really put heat on the situation, had people talking, had people calling Canelo a cheat, and that wasn't a good look. But ultimately, it's still this falls on Canelo. This, no matter what, if he's innocent or if he's guilty, this is a bad look for Canelo Alvarez and the Alvarez. I was born ready for that brand, for that imprint. The Golovkin don't look bad. What does he look bad? You know what I'm saying? You can say Abel looks bad for saying what he said about black fighters, but you can't blame Abel. You can't blame Triple G. This doesn't make them look bad. Well, how does this make them look bad? Because your opponent fucked up the fight for whatever reason. Y'all gotta learn. Damn, this shit kind of good. Y'all gotta learn to stop blaming victims. You know what I mean? That's like a girl gets raped and you're like, yeah, she shouldn't have been wearing that low-cut top. Yeah, you can't do that. Because she wore a low-cut top or is revealing cleavage. That gives someone the right to rape her. You know what I'm saying? That's stupid. That don't make sense. Golovkin, what can you blame him for? You can say whatever you want about his resume or handing out guys or whatever, but you can't blame him because his opponent failed. Demetrius Barnes, $2 super chat. If reversed, would Canelo take the fight? No. If this, I mean, in my honest opinion, in my sincere opinion, if Golovkin failed, the fight would have been canceled from the jump. Because I don't think Golden Boy would be like, hey, Oscar would be like, hey, see, I told you, it was a draw. We beat a cheat, and he was juicing. Like, you know what I'm saying? They would use that as a clever way about it. In my opinion, this is just my opinion, people. Oscar would have been like, you said he was a monster from Kazakhstan, and he was doping. Like, I do believe. That's how Oscar would do it. I do believe. I do believe. Hey, Oscar be saying some crazy stuff sometimes. He was like, I do believe Victor Ortiz, he can beat Mayweather. You knew he wasn't gonna be. You knew he was gonna kiss Mayweather on the cheek and he was gonna get two-piece. Oscar, you knew this. You knew that. I do believe that Victor has the blueprint. You knew he didn't have no blueprint. Come on. Oscar, come on. Say something, dog. Say something. You know he didn't have no blueprint. He had a blueprint. You know Victor Ortiz didn't have no. Let's get to the money, man. We got a super chat. But you know Victor Ortiz ain't had no blueprint. I don't even know if Victor Ortiz can spell blueprint, let alone have one. He'd be like, yeah, I can, bro. Blueprint. B-L-U print. Duh. Like, what? Like, that's not how you spell blueprint, Vic. You're literally talking to a tree, bro. See, I had to have a little jab at Victor Ortiz because he blocked me. He gonna block me. He gonna block me on Instagram. So I had to take a little shot. Hey, bro, you're literally talking to a tree. Talking to a tree, bro. Vic, why you blocking me, dog? I was just starting on Instagram. Now we got like 80,000. Why you blocking me? Why you blocking me, Vic? We can't take a joke, Vic. You're literally talking to a tree, bro. I don't know, dude. I think everyone's all jealous and shit. Cause like I'm like the lead singer of a band. Hold on. Let's get to the money, y'all. We got a super chat. Let's get to the money. Hold on. L-Dog from New Zealand, $10 super chat. Cyclist Condor was banned for having 50 picograms in his system. Canelo had 600 to 800 picograms down in his system. That would have required him to eat 10 pounds of contaminated meat. I call BS. See, I don't know about, the only pico I know is pico de gallo. That pico de gallo, I love that pico de gallo. The pico de gallo, some people's pico de gallo don't be good. Hey, in the Chipotle by my house, your pico de gallo fell off. It's suspect now. It tastes like weak. So fuck you, Chipotle. But the real motherfuckers like the taquerias, they be making that pico de gallo. I don't know about the pico I know about the pico de gallo. Shout out to the pico de gallo, bro. The super chat guy went off. Hey, this is the bad look. It's a bad look. Bad look all around for the brand Canelo. Shout out to that Pico de Gallo. I don't know about no picograms. I know about Pico de Gallo. And that shit is delicious. With that guac? Oh my God. You have to have one. And see, listen, this is how you know when the Mexican restaurant is real. When you go to the taqueria and they have those bowls, the bowls like they actually ground some shit up in those bowls, and your salsa come in that bowl. It has that texture to it. It's like a rustic brown. And then you have that guac right here in one bowl, and then you got the pico de gallo. That pico de gallo in the other. Oh my gosh, that'd be so delicious. I don't know about these picograms, but if he had that much in the system, then that's crazy. Man. Y'all like the red or green salsa better? I be debating with people. Red, what is better at the Mexican restaurant? Red or green salsa? I use both. Don't use both though. Don't say both. If you had to pick one, because I use both too, but that's cheating. See, y'all greedy. Red and green. I'll take both. I really like the red better, but the green is good too. I mix both. Well, I have both because I'm greedy. We got a mixed crowd. Hummus is good too. But yeah, man, this fight. But I've been telling you guys this on the channel. Like I'm just like looking forward to other fights and shit because there's so much going on with it. This is like have you ever been in a relationship and it was just like heavy on your heart? We always arguing, like, you know what I mean? It's like this fight is like an emotional roller coaster or something. Like every day is some. First the fat boys break up. Every day I wake up, somebody got some clenbuterol. What's up, y'all? It's all fed up because I'm getting a little cheddar and that clean moving out the store. Hey, yo, young fucking sicking at me. Young getting at me. I'm on my J shit. Demetrius Barnes, $5 super chat. Thank you. Really supports the channel. I appreciate it. Vargas tested for 1,300 picograms versus Salido in 2016. The fight still happened. Nevada State Athletic Commission exonerated as meat contamination. Facts, people. Ego getting paid. See, now we got super chat disputes. Different people saying different things. Listen, that's what I said. See, but the thing is, I'm so real. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how many picograms and the exact amount. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? I can research it like anybody else, but I don't know exactly how many amount he had and all that. I've heard different things, but either way, it's a bad look for Canelo because people are, no matter what, when you get these kind of allegations, some people may still believe it, even if it never was true. Like, okay, let's say, I'm not black, I'm OJ. Let's say OJ Simpson really had nothing to do with the murder of Ron Goldman and Nicole Simpson. The fact that his name, and he went to court and it was a long trial and facts presented and prosecution against, you don't think there's someone that even, let's say, I think he did it or knows who did it. That's just my opinion for the record. But I'm just saying, hypothetically, let's say he had nothing to do with it. You don't think people are gonna still always make his name synonymous with those murders? You know what I'm saying? So certain things you go through in life, like I hate to say it, like, but certain things stick with you. People are gonna, you know what I mean? People are gonna still tie that to you. Because here's a fun fact. Dillian White just knocked out Lucas Brown. It was a nasty knockout. Shout out to the man from Brixton. But his opponent that got knocked out, Lucas Brown, he tested positive for clenbuterol. And he said something similar, I believe. Like, oh, the meat got me. I was in Australia and I ate a kangaroo. Crikey, I was down under and I ate the meat. Beer, Australian for beer. Like, right? So he's saying he ate a wallaby or kangaroo or whatever the fuck. And he tested positive for it. You know what I'm saying? Hey mate, I ate the kangaroo, mate. Like, so he ate the meat, right? But nobody was, I mean, I know because I cover boxing, but not everyone knew that. Not everyone knew about Lucas Brown because he's not as big of a star. That motherfucker, he be wearing like vampire fake teeth, like mouthpieces. And a lot of people didn't know that about Lucas Brown. because he's not a big name. But now when you see Canelo, listen, when Lucas Brown fell for the clenbuterol, I didn't see all these memes and Lucas Brown cooking steaks on grills, but I seen that about Canelo because he's a bigger star. So it's a shame, people. It's a shame that this high-profile fight is having this type of publicity. You know how they say all pub is good pub? Like all publicity, good or bad, is good? Not necessarily, because this is getting a lot of publicity, but it's also, this is not the type of publicity. It's like when Broner, a lot of his troubles outside of the ring make headlines, but these are like potential lawsuits and stuff. Shout out to Manuel Gabriel, $2 super chat. Smash the like button. Let's make it 200. He's trying to get to 200. I agree with him. I'm trying to get to 200. Yeah, man, you got a lot of people playing chemist. A lot of people who are acting like, oh yeah, you get the fucking gigawatts and the picograms. He mixed the picograms with the pico de gallo. I'm like really? You just know, like, all of a sudden you know so much about quantum physics and shit, like, and chemistry and like formula. Like, who are you? Like, you Mimo Heredia or somebody. Victor Conti. That's the crazy thing with the internet. You see all these people. You got the egogram. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? Oh, you're trying to say I'm a drug or something? Egogram? I don't know. But yeah, man, this fight, this is not good attention, to be honest. Straight professor. Yeah, everybody's like getting on videos trying to explain what happened. And listen, people be researching what a doctor said, because you're not the doctor. Because you're not a doctor. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's why you had to listen to what someone else's diagnosis or prognosis was, because you don't know shit. You didn't go to school for this. But everyone tried, oh, the pico what? Hey, it's the rare recombinant ribonucleic acid unzipped by rare guillotine peptide. Like, what? Fuck are you even talking about? I said it was the rare recombinant ribonucleic acids unzipped by rare guillotine peptide. That's what did Canelo in. I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, the rare recombinant ribonucleic acids. Like, what are you talking about? It's the amino acid. You get the BCAAs with the whey protein mixed with the clenbuterol. Like, shut your dumb ass up. You don't know shit. Fuck you mean. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. Stop it. Who are you? You work at Burger King. Do you serve clenbuterol? You don't know. You tell people you need some napkins and have it your way. You don't know it. You make sure other people have it their way. You don't know about clenbuterol. Stop it. Stop it. I'm sick of all these like street chemists. You ain't never even sold a drug in your life, a pharmaceutical pill, but all of a sudden you know, oh, it's the picogram. You gotta start with the picogram. You see, you got a chalkboard. Like, why the fuck you have a chalkboard? Who are you? Who are you right now? The picogram in Canelo had 3 times the capacity of squared divided by pi, and the reciprocal, what are you talking about? Canelo times pi, yeah, E equals MC squared. Albert Einstein taught us this, and you take the clen, and then you multiply it by the reciprocal, and then you come up with the refractive index. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? Who are you? He said, I've sold drugs. Some of y'all have sold drugs, but why are you bragging about that? I sold drugs. I'm just saying, like, everybody's in the know when it comes to this. You move the decimal point. If you really want to see the amount of picograms that Canelo took versus Francisco Vargas, move the decimal point, round up to the nearest whole number. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Who are you? You look like a pharaoh. I'm a king like a pharaoh too. That don't hurt me. I want to look like a pharaoh. That just means I'm a king, baby. Not gonna happen, baby. Why y'all try to roast me, but y'all be roasting me with cool shit? Imagine going up to a girl like, hey, what do you do? And she's like, what do you do for a living? I'm a pharaoh. I'm a pharaoh? Oh my gosh. She'd be like, oh, he's a pharaoh. Pharaoh. Like, that doesn't hurt me. I want to look like a pharaoh. That just means I'm doing it. That just means I'm a king. What are you talking about? They need a silhouette with me. I'm a pharaoh, motherfucker. What are you talking about? Y'all gonna try to roast me with some cool shit. Ego, you look like an R&B singer. Good. You look like somebody that takes the bus and works at Burger King. And every time, listen, all y'all dudes that work at Burger King, and listen, I don't care if you work at Burger King. Get your money. It's not about that. It's if you work at Burger King and you trying to roast somebody that's self-made, then that's a different problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't care where people work. That's cool. Get your ends. It's when you start judging other people's life, then we got to analyze your life. How come these dudes in the fast food restaurant, right? I come through the drive-thru. They want to be stingy with the fucking sauce. You guys let me know. Like, you ever go to a drive-thru and they're super protective over the sauce? Like, I'm like, yeah, can I get a sweet, sour, and a barbecue? What you mean? Like, I thought I was speaking English. Could I get a sweet and sour and also a barbecue? You only got one set of nuggets. Somebody tried to tell me that. Like, you only got 6 nuggets. I don't give a fuck how many nuggets I got. The fact of the matter is, I want both sauces. Yeah, okay, I can't have both sauces, huh? I spent $15. Y'all up the prices. Y'all raise the prices. I can't have both sauces. I like sauce A. I want to eat 3 nuggets. I want to eat 3 nuggets with sweet and sour, right? I want to eat the other 2 and dip it in barbecue, and you can't accommodate me. That's what you telling me, huh? All right. Like, Jay! Like, stop it. I hate when I go to the drive-thru and they got them sauce supervisors. Like, you put gold flakes in it or something. Like, just give me the goddamn sauce. And then they'll give you 1,000 napkins. I don't need that many napkins. I don't plan on spilling this. But I do need my sauces. I'm a sauce whore. Give me my sauces. Hate that shit. I think I was at Wendy's. That motherfucker, he was like, yeah, that'll be 59 cents. Like, you just made that up. 59 cents for a ranch? Hell no. You just make it up prices. Yeah, I'm gonna use the vending machine when I get off. I'm glad I got this extra 59 cents about ego. Like, y'all better stop playing with me, man. I need my sauce. I need my sauce, Jay. Yeah. Yeah, Wendy's be trifling. Listen, when I was working at Lowe's, I was working overnights, and they have a security alarm that's set at midnight all the way to the next day, so you really can't leave. The only way you can leave is for the overnight crew or whatever. The only way you can leave is if, like, it's a real emergency, like someone fell and broke their leg or whatever. So me and 3 other coworkers, or me and 2 other coworkers or whatever, we all hopped in the car because the store was about to be locked down. 24-hour lockdown, right? And we went to Wendy's because it was right by, and we all needed to get something to eat because we were working this overnight shift. And the guy this is how he did me at Wendy's. It was me, Doug. It was 3 of us total. And we all ordered like spicy chicken, and someone got chicken nuggets, whatever. He asked us, we all ordered 3 things that we need sauce for. And he asked us, hey, what kind of sauce do you guys want? He's like, what type of sauce? And I was like, I'll take a ranch. And then my boy was like, yeah, ranch. Ranch sounds good. And then my other friend that worked with us, he was like, yeah, ranch. So 3 ranches in the car, very simple. This motherfucker was like, after he asked us, he said, you want ranch, honey mustard, or whatever, right? We all agreed ranch. And this motherfucker said, sorry guys, no ranch today. Like they had ran out of ranch. I'm like, why the fuck do you offer it if you don't have any? He said ranch, honey mustard, or barbecue. And we all agreed, we said ranch. And then he's like, after we all unanimously voted ranch for our different meals, he said, sorry guys, no ranch today. Like, bitch, I'm gonna kill you. Why did you waste my time? Like how you gonna offer some shit that's not even available? because you know you ran out. It's not like he went and checked. He knew they didn't have it. So I'm like, why was that part of the option? You know what I'm saying? Not like he went back and checked and, oh shit, we ran out of ranch. He knew there was no ranch. So I'm like, why didn't you just tell us, oh, we ran out of ranch, choose between barbecue and sweet sour? That man said, sorry guys, no ranch today. Chicken falafel rice, rice kebab. I'm like, what? I'ma slap you. I'ma slap you. That motherfucker said, sorry guys, no ranch today. Why? Why'd you offer it, huh? Yeah, okay, I can't get ranch with my order, but that was one of the options. All right. I'ma kill you. Ego Army be lit. Hey, Ego Army be lit. Y'all laughing. Hey, I'll kill someone over some ranch. I'll just get buff in jail. I don't give a fuck. Take me to jail. Hell no, I can't even go to jail. And they be like, yeah, you that fucking light-skinned dude with the boxing channel. I seen you before I started saving my time. Like, oh, hell no. Guard! Guard! Hell no. I definitely don't want to be in jail. Guard! Yeah, motherfucker. You that motherfucker that be covering boxing, huh? What up, Fight World and all that? Like, guard! Hell no. You don't get sauce chat on TBV. This is what I'm talking about. Man, I'm all about the sauce. I'm a regular person. That's what it is. Like, I love boxing, but I love sauces too. So if I want to tell you about my sauce experience, I can't do that, huh? I can't tell you I like sauces and how they denied me sauces. You offer me ranch and I couldn't get. We just having fun, people. But back to Canelo versus Triple G 2. This fight looking fucked up, man. This fight looking fucked. Everybody say fucked up. Because that's how this fight is looking right about now. Everybody type fucked up. Triple G might have talked himself out of that bag, out of that paycheck. He might have done it, y'all. Because he was like, hey, no, Nevada State Athletic Commission on Canelo ass right now. Hey, no, that. Hey, no, you might not get that money. You might not get that moolah, that Canelo born-ready ginger payday because you had over your mouth, call him dirty, call him a cheat. And Nevada is like, okay, we're going to turn him into a good boy. Golovkin trying to say all that. Hey, I'm just saying, Golovkin might have talked himself out of that paycheck. Not that he made Canelo fail a drug test, but he brought additional attention instead of just, you know what I mean, falling back and letting whatever happened naturally happen. He made it even hotter, you know what I'm saying? Your VIP ego, thank you. Man, listen. If I ever talk myself out of a lot of money, then I want y'all to just be like, Ego, you stupid. Like if I have a deal and I mess up that deal, just type, Ego, you stupid. You stupid, Ego. You're stupid. It's stupid. And I'm gonna say with an A, because you gotta give me the feminine. If I messed up that bag, I don't know. I'm not messing up that. I need that money. Yeah, this fight's not looking too hot right now. It almost makes me not want to watch it. Like, I'm gonna watch it, so don't be like, hey, Ego, I thought you said you're not gonna watch it. It's just, I don't like a bunch of drama and shit. Like, you know what I mean? And I don't like the fact that there's excuses and jokes and shit that are gonna be made if one person wins. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. Because this was supposed to be the closure we needed as to who's the better fighter. But if you really think about it, we don't really get closure. How do we get closure if, let's say Canelo is truly the better fighter and he beats Golovkin. Let's say the fight pushes through, right? Then there's already that excuse like, oh yeah, he only won because he was on that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't like that. I want to see Golovkin at his best naturally and Canelo at his best naturally. And then whoever wins out of that. But anytime you introduce even the theory, I don't know what Canelo's doing, but even though you introduce the theory, now it's that skepticism, and that's, you know what I'm saying? People are gonna, someone just said in the comments, they said it's a win-win for Triple G. Exactly. That's what kind of makes me not want to watch it, because I want to see two combatants go at it and there ain't no drama. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Triple G naturally wins, then great. If Canelo naturally wins, great. But now, it's like you said, it's a win-win for Triple G. If you knock Canelo out, obviously you're the first person to do that, so that'll be huge points for him. And it makes it bad for Canelo. If the perception is Canelo was cheating for an unfair advantage and Canelo gets knocked out, then that makes Golovkin look even more beastie. Like, damn, this dude was possibly cheating and you knocked out him. You know what I'm saying? But even if he loses, then you have that built-in excuse. Oh, he only lost because that butyrol. And I don't like that. That's not what I would prefer. You know what I mean? And I was picking Canelo to win. Someone said, just do random drug testing from here on out. Don't let the titles be on the line. But that's stupid. Why do we want to see a titleless fight? Then the Canelo might as well just fight, you know what I'm saying? Like Derevyanchenko or Spike O'Sullivan or another motherfucker that don't have a title. I mean, what's the whole point? If that, you know, I'm just old school, I guess. Because even when fighters lose their title on the scale, that bothers me, because it's like, even if you beat somebody's ass, you're not eligible. Like Oscar Valdez, Scott Quigg missed weight. You know what I'm saying? So even if you knocked out Oscar Valdez, you get a victory, that's cool, you get the name, but you already forfeited your opportunity to win a title. Isn't that what you want? You know what I mean? Like, what fighter is gonna say, I want to beat a person, but they had a title where if you would have made weight, you would have beat him and got a title? No one's gonna say, oh, I prefer to just beat up guys and not take their title. No one's gonna say that. That's why you gotta be professional and get your, I don't know, get your belt too, if the guy has a belt to offer. Yeah, so I mean, that doesn't make sense to me, to fight for no titles. Then what's the whole point? Because look, like, the fact that you had to say that, that's how I know this fight is in a dangerous spot. Because part of the allure to me is the titles, because the middleweight division has some names right now. The middleweight division has some names. So if Canelo, let's say Canelo fights and beats Triple G, people are gonna make excuses, and if they fought for no titles, then there's no guarantee that we're gonna see Canelo versus Derevyanchenko, Canelo versus Andrade, who's creeping up in the middleweight rankings, Canelo versus Charlo, because there's no titles that would order Canelo to face mandatories or whatever. So Canelo can just skip around and rematch Chavez Jr. and fight whoever the fuck he wants. You sound stupid. Mr. Lindsay says Errol Spence is a fraud. I'm not sold yet. Y'all sound crazy. We got to get to the money though, because the money speak louder than the hate. Demetrius Barnes, $5 super chat. I think if Triple G was dirty, Canelo would still fight him. Canelo would just outbox him again. I don't, and I think it would be Golden Boy, if anything, would probably, Golden Boy would probably advise Canelo to pull out. Listen, shout out to Los Angeles Times, people. If you look, Los Angeles Times, Nevada regulations point towards possible suspension that could cancel Canelo Alvarez versus Golovkin rematch. That's a new article from Lance Pugmire. So, I mean, these aren't good signs. I look at it like this. One of two things, just cancel it already. Listen, it's one of two things happen, in my opinion. If y'all want to hear my opinion, let's try to get to 225 likes. Smash the like button. If y'all want to hear my opinion on this, smash the like button. We got to get those up. Someone said just cancel it. See? Told you. Canela is dirty. Just cancel it, man. I'll go to London for Bellew. See, man, this shit. I don't like stuff like this. Hey, listen, we got to get the likes up. I'm going to do 10 more minutes on this subject, and then I'm going to end this stream, and we're going to do a fresh stream because there's something else I want to talk about. And I'm trying to categorize these streams somewhat. It's impossible because it's a live stream. We just talk about whatever. But I want to get to main points. So I'm only going to do 10 more minutes. It's literally just hit the 15-minute mark. So I'm only doing 10 more minutes on this subject. We'll talk about whatever else y'all want. Let's get it. Yeah, man. This fight's not looking too great. We're almost there. I'm going to tell y'all because we only got 10 minutes. This is what I think is happening. Either all these signs like MGM Properties offering full refunds, other fighters stepping up saying they'll fight him, things like all these reports about this and that, Nevada State Athletic Commission canceling the April 10th hearing and pushing it back even further, April 18th, HBO not airing or promoting the fight and not airing the face-offs and shit like that, not promoting the event. Either all of these add up to the fight is likely to be canceled, right? That's one option. Or the fight will still continue, but since this is such a high-profile fight with so many people giving their opinions on it, they're trying to show that. Sorry, I got a message. They're trying to show that we're not gonna get bullied. We don't care. Because I seen the Nevada State Athletic Commission released a statement, and they said something to the effect of, we don't care how much money's in this fight. We're not gonna be bullied by that. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna change and bend our rules because this is a big money fight. You know what I mean? So either it's really gonna get canceled, or if it does happen, I think Nevada State Athletic Commission, they're trying to make a statement that, hey, it's serious. You know what I mean? We'll get full refunds, and they want their message heard loud and clear. They don't want to be looked at as a joke of a commission or the state that allows anything to happen. So this is them putting their foot down and putting pressure for athletes and promoters and trainers who have teams that are, you know what I mean, that may be cheating. Like, hey, we're not going to tolerate it. All right, Canelo versus Golovkin questionnaire. We got 8 minutes, people. Any questions regarding this fight? Canelo versus Triple G 2. Just put Q&A and then put your question. We're gonna close this with a Q&A, and then I got another stream I gotta start. Put Q&A and then you leave your question. Q&A and then put your question. Because there's too many comments, so I can't see what I need to be answering and what's just comment. If you have a question you want it, thank you. Someone that listened, Evan. Q&A. So is the hearing April 10th or April 18th? In case you just joined the stream, the April 10th hearing is canceled. Canceled. No longer a thing. Canelo doesn't have to go April 10th. Now the hearing is April 18th. Here, for the people, since that's a good question, pause the Q&A because I got to answer one question. I'm going to read. This is from the MMA.com. MMA fighting. Nevada State Athletic Commissioner, Executive Director Bob Bennett wrote in a statement Thursday that he has completed his investigation into Alvarez's 2 drug test failure and will file an official complaint against the superstar boxer. I don't know what that is. An official complaint. That's not good. Alvarez's disciplinary hearing will be April 18th in Las Vegas, and a planned hearing Friday to extend his temporary suspension was canceled, Bennett said. So, there you have it. April 10th is no longer a thing, and April 18th is the determining of what happens with this fight. So, glad we got that cleared up. We'll do some more questions. Tran says, Q&A. Who do you think will win the second fight? I was picking Canelo even before all the failed drug tests. I think he's more complete. So I would pick, if it happens, I'm gonna pick Canelo. I think he does more. I don't really see what is Golovkin gonna do different. What is he gonna do different? The only thing I can think of is more pressure or start pressure early. But there's obviously he starts pressure early with other people. So there had to be something Canelo was doing that made him hesitate, made him not have pressure early in the first fight. He didn't want to get countered. That's why. Q&A, who is the most logical replacement in your opinion? Good question. I don't know, but if they can cancel Daniel Jacobs versus Selecki, then Triple G versus Jacobs in Las Vegas would be good. That'd be real good. Have them rematch. He's already training for a fight. It's just a different opponent. Or probably Billy Joe Saunders. I don't know how long he's injured. He was supposed to fight Martin Murray, but fuck that fight anyway. Nobody was really checking for that. Scrap that and go for undisputed with Billy Joe Saunders if he can be ready by May 5th. If not, Demetrius Andrade, Derevyanchenko is mandatory. So somebody like that. Any more questions? Okay. Tony Johnson. If the fight is canceled, can it happen by the end of the year? Yeah, from what I gather, a first-time offender or whatever, they're saying kind of like the suspension would probably be 6 months. So yeah, Canelo could fight by Mexican Independence Day weekend, so he could fight in September if it's only 6 months. But that's my understanding. Super chat questions get answered first, just so you guys know. We got one from Big Time, $5 super chat. Q&A, do you think it was irresponsible of Abel to send Triple G into a fight knowing Canelo may have had suspect hand wraps? Yeah, I do. I mean, cause like you can't allow for some shit and then complain about it after. But you like let's say the black mom or whatever that her kid had the coolest monkey in the jungle shirt. You can't have noticed it, seen what they were trying to do, and have them in there, and then you just send them to do the photo shoot, and then after the fact, even though you realize it, maybe when you think about it more, you get mad. You got to get mad right then. Like, I don't want my kid to know coolest monkey shirt. You wear the coolest monkey in the jungle shirt. You know what I'm saying? So if Abel really suspected that Canelo was cheating, like he's saying, then why send your fighter in there? I mean, even look at like Floyd Mayweather and Leonard Ellaby. They thought Maidana's gloves had been tampered with, so they didn't allow him to use those gloves, or even the secondary pair of gloves he wanted to use. So yeah, you gotta take care of your fighter first. King Corleone Q&A. Do you wish Andre Ward remained an active fighter? Not really. It's his personal decision, but he's the type of person, like, I know dude, and like he's in shape right now. Like, when have you ever seen Andre Ward on HBO doing commentary and he was fat? When have you ever just seen like TMZ style photos of Andre Ward and he was fat? You know what I'm saying? Like out of shape. He looked way out of shape. You know what I'm saying? I've seen pictures of Broner where he was like doing that rap tour, and Floyd Mayweather's like, damn, you getting big on All Access. Or that picture with Broner having the nachos and shit. He looked pretty big. I've seen Chavez Jr. look huge in his offseason. And when you seen Ward like that. So my point being is Ward is the type of person who's in shape year round. His mental is never gonna go anywhere. He always has that working for him. So he can pop back in at any point and be good, because he's not out here acting a fool, like abusing his body. Al Shalaka, $5 super chat, gang. Sorry, bro, didn't know the med card was a sore subject for you, but this will make you feel better. I hope you're Bama, bro. Al, I don't know. Medical card, I don't know what you're talking about sore subject. No, all I said is I don't smoke. Everyone's like, thinks because I'm in California I smoke. I don't personally smoke. I know a lot of people smoke, but I don't. That's just what I was saying. Andre, $2 super chat. Gang. What are the chances of Charlo versus Triple G on May 5th? Very low. Low to none. Listen. Like Charlo, when Charlo was in the Barclays, And Jacobs ran up and he's like, "Oh, I came at the perfect time. You came at the perfect goddamn time. You already know, Nick." Like when that whole little altercation or whatever you want to call it happened, Charlo was like, "Hey, you cancel your fight, I'll cancel my fight. I'll cancel the Centeno fight, and you cancel Selecki fight, and let's fight each other." That it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, like the fighter can't. You know how long it takes. Like the fighters can't do like what like side deals and stuff. Like Charlo can't just say cancel your fight and then Jacob's like, okay, I'm fighting you, and then they shake on it. Okay, I'm fighting you next. It doesn't work like that because it's just deeper than that. The networks have to approve the fights that are going to be on their network. You know what I'm saying? So what if for some reason they wanted Jacobs versus Selecki? Or what if Jacobs to fight Charlo or Charlo to fight Jacobs? They're probably going to want more money than fighting Centeno and Selecki. So that's a whole different. It's not something you could just have a little side bet with someone. Oh, you cancel your opponent, I'll cancel my opponent. So it's not. I don't think it really works like that, where fighters can just tell the other person to cancel. So I don't see Charlo and Triple G fighting. One, Abel Sanchez, he was on DBN and he don't sound like he even wants to fight Triple G. I mean, he don't even want Triple G to fight Charlo, from what I gather. And then two, they both already, well, at least Charlo has an April 21st fight, which he was already in camp for, that got rescheduled with Centeno, and it's an eliminator. So I don't see the likelihood of that being realistic. All right, one more question because we hit the 60-minute mark. Q&A from Raul. Ego, if the Nevada State Athletic Commission decides to cancel or push the fight towards the end of the year, who should Canelo fight next then? Well, he could fight Golovkin if Golovkin fights someone and wins. He can fight Golovkin in September and just rematch it once you start your suspension if they decide to suspend him. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna take an intermission. I'm gonna recharge and we'll be back with another stream. Different subject. It's been great. Shout out to the shooters. Shout out to Eagle Army. If you want to participate in the next stream, come right back. I'll be back. It's 3:55 Cali time. Peace out.